I saw something very, very, very. Y'all know Shaq post. Shaq he posted Shedeur's touchdown throw the other day, right? I think he had like a 75-yard throw at the beginning of practice, and Shaq posted that, right? Now I'm gonna tell y'all why I think this is special. I'm gonna tell y'all why I think this is very special. Now I know a lot of y'all probably might say, "No, heck, no, you shouldn't do that." But I'm gonna tell y'all something. But Shedeur got to deal with Nike for 4.7 million. 4.7 million. Shaq said he was sitting on 60. He was sitting on 60 mil that he can drop if he really wanted to drop it on somebody. Shaquille O'Neal. I'm telling you, dog, you want to get this guy in the building. The Browns playing around. You want to get a guy like this in the building. 77% completion. Well, I mean, that's going to go down once we start putting pass on and everybody can live bullets and defensive ends can hit you in the face. That's going to go down. But we see what he's doing, man. We already know it's legendary. And this is the other thing. If Shaq is able to steal Shedeur away from Nike, I know a lot of y'all like, man, you crazy, Tiger. But if Shaq is, because he's all about the signature shoe. Now, I know Nike's going to give Shedeur some signature stuff or whatever. And this might be like splitting hairs between his dad and not being able to wear his dad's shoes. I get all that. I get all that. But last time I checked the Ball brothers, they wear different shoes. And the last time I checked, Shaq is a sensible guy. Shaq got respect for Coach Prime and all that kind of stuff. So they might convert some kind of deal where if Shedeur come on the Reebok, he can still dibble and dabble and wear some Nikes or something every now and then if he had to, if it's his dad's stuff. But if Shedeur, if Shedeur go into Cleveland, y'all, and turn that thing around, dog, and like how he said, if you draft me, like, I'm going to come in here and try to turn the program around. Like, that's what I do. Like, too legendary. Like, he finna try to, if Shedeur can be the only quarterback that can go in Cleveland after 5 Heisman Trophy winners have been to Cleveland, so many first round picks have been to Cleveland. If Shedeur can change and turn the culture around in Cleveland, do y'all understand what this really means? This dude will be the face of the franchise. Not only will he be the face of the franchise, he might be the face of the NFL. If he's able to turn the man, listen, man, listen. Y'all listen to what I'm telling y'all now. Hey, you say Shedeur ain't leaving Nike, but Nike paying Shedeur 4.7. If Shaq say, look, we'll buy you out that little contract and we'll give you 20 mil. Let's go, Shedeur. Let's do it. We're gonna have you all your look and see this is I'm gonna tell you why. Shaq makes a lot of shoes for kids, right? A lot of parents can't afford these $200, $250 shoes. Look who crazy about Shedeur. Look who crazy about Shedeur. You see him in the middle. You can't hardly see Shedeur way back in the middle right there. The kids are crazy about him. But guess what? If Shedeur have like 2 or 3 different kind of shoes, he can have his big boy shoes for the big dogs, stamped in, and then he can have some little teeny teeny bopper shoes, some little $50 shoes for little kids with the Shedeur arm. Look how they hold up the arm with the Shedeur arm on there, like some little $50 shoes for them, man. See, Nike's not gonna come off that price. Not and I don't care what y'all say. Shedeur is a softy, dog. Shedeur has a good heart. Shedeur, if he find out how he can impact these kids and they can do something, he might make a move and he's gonna get paid more money. He got to make up this 40 mil that he lost in his draft. He got to make up this 40. I think Shaq will give, and you see what Shaq did for Allen Iverson. He put Allen Iverson as vice president. If Shedeur come over here, he like, look, bro, you gonna be in management, all that. You ain't gotta worry about none of that. You come over here and do your thing, your shoes sell, you're gonna be in management. You're gonna have to never worry about what you're gonna do after football. Like we got you. Got all these companies and stuff. Man, Shaq. Okay, y'all tell me this right here. Y'all tell me, y'all answer this question now. Who would do a benefit more from? What's my man name? Phil Knight, the dude at Nike. Like, will he have a better relationship with him, or will he have a better relationship with Shaq? Like, who gonna really teach him the game and show him the ropes and invite him over to the house and do all this kind of stuff? Like, Shaq would actually really teach Shedeur how to be a businessman. And a guy like Shedeur really needs that. Like Prime does his thing. Prime is a magnet. Prime is a good when it comes to marketing. But like Prime said one day, he said, "Man, I know some guys that ain't played a down of football that got way more money than me." And Shaq is trying to be in that lane. I mean, even though he played basketball, or whatever, Shaq's trying to learn how to monopolize like his earnings. He's trying to Shaq talking about he want to have a big yacht. He want to be 80 years old with the biggest yacht in South Beach. Like Shaq said, he want to make it sure where his kids don't have to worry about nothing. And I know that's what Shedeur want. I don't think Nike gonna get nobody else a Jordan deal. But right now, Reebok need that big splash. They need that guy to be the face of their franchise. Shaq and Allen Iverson, oh, I seen some of these guys they done signed here and there. I seen some of the guys, the basketball guy, and the one guy, I think his name is Dank or something out of Texas. He nice. Basketball player, nice. But when I was watching his highlights, I fell asleep. Because I mean, after watching LeBron for 20 years, ain't nobody can really show you something that LeBron ain't showed you. I'm just gonna just keep it funky. I'm just keep it funky. He like a smaller LeBron.